So girls, let's talk about the breakup that literally shook Love Island Nation. Ekin-Su and Davide, the golden couple of season 8, the ones we all thought were going to go the distance, the ones who made us believe villa love could actually last in the real world. Yeah, not so much. What went down after the cameras stopped rolling is messy, dramatic, and honestly, the tea is way hotter than anything we saw on screen. When they first left the villa in 2022, it felt like a fairy tale. They had the chemistry, the banter, the fans were obsessed. Everyone called them mom and dad of the villa, the ultimate Love Island success story. They were booked and busy, doing interviews, appearances, even landing their own spin-off show together. Like, they were really living that power couple life. But as we've seen before, real life isn't always as glossy as the Instagram stories, and cracks started showing pretty quickly. By summer 2023, Davide dropped the bomb on Instagram. Out of nowhere, he posted that he and Ekin-Su were no longer together. He kept it classy, thanked her for the memories, wished her the best, and told fans to give them privacy. And girl, fans went wild. Some were devastated, others said they saw it coming, but everyone had an opinion. Then, just a few weeks later, plot twist. They were spotted back together, walking red carpets, smiling for cameras, and sharing little snippets online. It was giving on again, off again, and no one really knew what was happening behind the scenes. But by January 2024, things got ugly. Ekin-Su came forward with a long Instagram post that basically confirmed it was done for good. She called the last 18 months a roller coaster, admitted they'd had ups and downs, and said that even though they cared for each other, the relationship just wasn't working anymore. She kept it sweet, but the message was loud and clear. She was over it. And then David responded, saying the decision was mutual, that sometimes love isn't enough, and people just grow apart. Cute, right? But you know there's always more to the story, because here's where the real tea spills. Rumors started swirling that Ekin-Su had found messages on David's laptop. Not just any messages, but like flirty, inappropriate DMs with other women. And allegedly that was one of the reasons trust between them broke down. Now, Davide denied a lot of these accusations, saying things were blown out of proportion or just made up by the press. But let's be real, once cheating rumors are out there, it's hard to put that toothpaste back in the tube. Fans also accused them of staging a fake breakup at one point. Like, some people actually believe they were playing games with the public, splitting up online just to get some breathing room, or maybe even hype around their projects. Davide even hinted that their relationship was under so much pressure, sometimes they just needed space. But when Ekin-Su went public with her final goodbye, it felt different. Like this was really the end of the road. After that, Ekin-Su decided to focus on herself. She said she wanted to get strong mentally and physically. She started throwing herself into work and reality gigs. And honestly, she looked like she was on a mission to glow up post-breakup. Davide, on the other hand, gave a few interviews where he admitted he had regrets, that he had believed in their future, but he also said sometimes love alone isn't enough to hold two people together. Which, like, fair, but also kind of heartbreaking when you remember how obsessed they were with each other in the villa. What makes this breakup so explosive isn't just that they were a public couple, it's that fans feel like they were taken on a roller coaster of mixed signals. One minute they're broken up, next they're back together, then Ekin-Su's dropping cryptic hints, Davide's writing long captions, and then bam, done forever. It gave people whiplash, and everyone had their own version of what really happened. Was it the cheating rumors? Was it the pressure of fame? Was it clashing personalities when the cameras weren't around? Probably a messy mix of all three. Another thing that made it worse, the way they went from being everyone's favorite couple to airing dirty laundry in the press. Once you have headlines about finding explicit messages or accusing each other of lies, it's like, there's no coming back from that. Fans went from rooting for them to debating who was in the wrong, and honestly, it split the Love Island community in half. Some people still stand Ekin-Su ride or die, while others say Davide was the one who kept it real. Either way, the fairy tale was done. Now, when you look at them today, both of them seem to have moved on. Ekin-Su is focused on her own brand, her health, her TV career, and she looks like she's thriving. David has also been doing his own thing, posting about moving forward, showing respect for the past, but not living in it. It's very much giving, we've accepted it's over, time to move on. So, what do we learn from this? Honestly, Love Island romances don't always translate to real life. The villa gives you sunshine, flirty challenges, and zero responsibilities. But the real world, it's bills, DMs, paparazzi, jealous moments, and way too much pressure. Ekin-Su and Davide tried to make it work. They really did. But trust issues and the spotlight just ate away at them until there was nothing left to hold on to. And let's be honest, part of why this story hit so hard is because they sold us a dream. We believed in their love, we watched them win, we celebrated their spin-offs. And when it all crumbled, it wasn't just their breakup. It felt like a little breakup for all of us who shipped them too. The love story that gave us hope became the cautionary tale we can't stop talking about. So babes, that's the tea on Ekin-Su and Davide. Explosive, messy, dramatic. Basically everything Love Island fans secretly live for. Do you think Ekin-Su made the right call ending it? Or do you think Davide deserved another shot? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and of course, hit that subscribe button because trust me, this isn't the last Love Island scandal we're going to sip on together.